Hey everyone, it's Carla from Marie Lazo. How's everyone doing? It is Tuesday night? Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yes, Tuesday. Okay, great. Yeah, so it's Tuesday, and I am excited about tonight's live. The topic is about preparing yourself to manifest major things in 2020, or how to prepare for major manifestations in 2020. We are in the last month of 2019, the last month of this decade, and everyone is excited about doing all kind of big things. I hear about people saying they want to start a business or write a book, get married, have a baby, like all of these exciting things that people talk about when they get excited about the new decade, or even just the new year. There's so many things we want to do, and we're not just talking about resolutions. We're talking about doing big things with our life. So I have a mystery school of major manifestations. It's called the Queen Up Club, and I'm doing this New Year's challenge starting December 26th. So what I'm doing this week is giving a sort of a rundown of the different steps. There's like 7 steps to creating your major manifestations in the new year. So I'm going to break them down. So the first one I think is very, very, very important. It is prepare yourself to receive. Prepare to receive your major manifestation. So prepare yourself to receive is sort of like a twofold kind of thing. You're preparing yourself, like meaning I'm preparing myself, getting myself in the right frame of mind, my mindset to receive, meaning I'm having faith in that I'm going to get what I want. I am going to create what it is that I say that I am intending to do. So you're preparing yourself to receive. So this is a very important step. It's the very beginning. It's foundation, whether you're going to talk about magical tools as well as physical, because I like to work in both the magical realm as well as physical, as in real life, because you can't really do one without the other. You have to pray and move your feet. But the thing is, when you are moving your feet and you add a little magic to the mix, that helps for your workings to actually happen. So when you are starting out to create a major manifestation, you're kind of represented by the Fool card in the tarot. You can see that. This is the Lisa Sterle deck. This is the Fool card. The Fool card, if you can see, this is a female. I love this card. Hey, Simply Janae. So the Fool card is you when you are going for this new manifestation. The thing is, no, I'm not doing a reading. I'm talking about making major manifestations. And I'm saying when you're trying to create this big thing in your life, you are the fool. And I don't mean, when I say that you're the fool, I'm not saying that you're dumb or ignorant. It's more like you're innocent. The Fool is represented by this person, this lady, in this card. She doesn't know what she doesn't know. And the thing about when you're creating this major manifestation in your life, you don't know what you don't know. You're taking that step, you're taking that leap of faith, and you've never done it before, right? So that means you don't know what's out there, and you don't know the different things that you have to do to make it happen. But this is how we learn. We learn by taking action. We learn by taking that leap of faith. And the thing is, when we are getting ready to prepare, or when we are preparing to make this manifestation, whatever it is, we've never done it before. So we don't know. Like the first time you do something, it always feels like it's the most difficult thing. But when you do it a few times, and you're like, oh, okay, now I know what I'm doing. So we want to talk about using magical tools to set your intention in order to prepare to receive, because you want to use a little magic along with your physical tools. So that's what I'm doing. So that's where the Fool card comes up. So you want to use magical tools to set your intention. So for example, I always recommend cleaning and cluttering, like make space for whatever it is that you want to receive. If you wanted to have a baby, for example, you're going to be doing different things to make room for that baby. You might be checking your work schedule and making sure that you have time to bring that baby in. You can't be working 50 hours a week and also thinking that you're going to be bringing a baby into this world. If you are wanting to attract your soulmate, that means that you're going to need to make space in your home, in your personal, in your bedroom. Where are they going to put their things? Where are they going to eat? You need to make space. So you want to prepare to receive whatever it is that you are creating. So clean your place, declutter, like throw out anything that is not necessary. And I always recommend a spiritual bath, because I love a spiritual bath for anything where you just sort of like, you say, okay, I am cleansing myself of all negativity, and I am letting those obstacles run down the drain along with along with those obstacles. So I always recommend a spiritual bath when you're going to do some kind of major manifestation, because we're talking about major things. So this isn't just like, I want to raise $500 by the end of the month so I can pay my rent. This is about, I want to write a book. I want to release a CD. I want to start a business. There's a whole process that's involved. So this first step is all about getting your ducks in a row. So, and then another thing I recommend is, meditation. Like, think about it. What are you trying to accomplish? Put some thought into it, put your heart into it. What does that look like? And then also use some kind of divination, like do a reading, or have someone do a reading for you, pull some cards, and ask yourself, what do I need to know about making this thing happen, whatever that is. And then another part of preparing yourself to receive, you want to clarify your intention. Now, what this means is, this is going to require some work in real life. And what that means is, you're going to research your goal, because you want to know, what does that look like? So when you think about, I want to do blah, you want to know, what does that mean? What do I need to do? What is going to be required of me? So that means you're going to be talking to people, networking with people who have already done it, not just talking about the people who are like, oh yeah, you should do this. Don't talk to people who've never done it. Talk to people who have actual experience doing what it is that you want to do. You can also search online. There's always Google. There's all kinds of websites. You can also go to the library. Use this time to clarify your intention and make sure that you know what it is that you need to know before you get started, because you're also going to learn things during that research process. And you also want to assess why you haven't received it previously. This is one of those things. Yesterday's live, I talked about the three common blocks to major manifestations. So for example, not having a proper magical foundation, or setting too many goals, or not setting protective boundaries around your intention. So most of the things that might have stopped you in the past can be attributed to one of those three blocks. And again, if you've never done these things before, any of these major manifestations before, there's nothing wrong with that. It just means you have to assess, okay, I tried to do this before, but I ran out of money, or I had some kind of family issue come up, or whatever that thing is. If you've tried to do this before and it didn't work, assess why it didn't happen, because it's going to come back around again, or something else is going to come back around. So we want to be prepared for any kind of possibility, and we do that by assessing where we were and where we want to go. You want to assess your strengths and your resources. Like, what are the things that you have going for you right now? Like, you might not have time, but maybe you have a lot of money saved away, or just even a little bit of money. You want to save it to go towards whatever thing that you want to do. Or maybe you have a family member who is already working in the business that you want to work in, or maybe there are certain items that you already have. There's equipment that you have, but you haven't been able to use yet. Also, what are your personal qualities that are your strengths? Assess your strengths and resources, and while you're preparing yourself, to give yourself that positive feeling of, okay, I know I can do these things. I know I can create this because I have all of these things already in my favor. So then determine what you have versus what you want. So you want to ask yourself, where are you right now in this journey, and where do you need to be? Where are you right now, and where do you need to be? And what kind of woman do you need to be in order to make this happen? Because when you are talking about making this major manifestation, it's going to require you to transform into a new woman, or a new version of yourself. So who is that woman? What does she look like? What does she say? What are the actions that she needs to take? This is a really important thing that you have to think about. Determine what you have versus what you want. And that includes determining what kind of person do you need to be? What skills do you need to be able to have? These are how you prepare yourself. So then also, you want to determine your why. Now, this is really important. Why do you want this goal? Why is this important to you? And the reason why this is so important is because when we're doing these major manifestations, setbacks are inevitable. There is always going to be something that comes up. Like I said before, if you've tried this before, you might have had something come up with family or money or other something, and you might have given up or you might have had to stop. When you can tap into your why, that will often help you be able to overcome that setback. It will help you overcome those feelings of, of being disappointed and let down. You have to tap into that feeling of, this is why I'm doing this. I am starting this business so I can create something for my family. I'm building, I'm creating a new house. I want to buy a new house so my family can be comfortable, or I want somewhere where no one can kick me out, or that I can do whatever I want to do. I want to create a CD because I am musical and I want to create my music and I want to share my music with the world. Whatever that is, you have to have a why that's strong enough to get you through those setbacks and those disappointments. So I want you to think about that. And I want to tell you, of course, now we've gone through this first step of preparing to receive, I want to remind everyone that I have my New Year's Queen Up Challenge. Starts December 26th, goes through January 1st. It's a 7-day live video program. It's going to be live videos, and I'm going to have the replays on a Teachable course, and you will have lifetime access to them. So that means once the new year begins, you'll be able to watch them again, and get that refresher and that booster. And there's also a Facebook community, so you can network with other like-minded individuals who are going for those big dreams. It's really important when you're doing something big like this that you have support. Sometimes you're starting a business, but you don't have any friends that you know of personally who have started a business. So it's important to have other women, other people who can say, oh, I've done this. Oh, I can help you. I have some resources. Oh, you should talk to this person. You should read this book. Someone to have people who are able to give you that personal support because they understand where you're coming from and they know where you want to go. So having this Facebook group gives you access to those people, and myself, of course, as well. And I'm always going to be like that cheerleader. I'm like, yeah, woo woo, because I'm rooting for you. I want you to win in 2020 and beyond. So, but that first starts with preparing this foundation. So. Oh, right. So what I'm doing a series of videos this week to talk about this Queen Up Challenge and the various steps that make it happen. And the usual price is $97, but for the people who are tuning into this video, I'm giving a special price of $47. And you can get to that the information page by going to queenupclub.com/golden. Now, the reason why I call it golden is because I also have a special offer, a special bonus for the first 10 people that sign up to the course via these videos. I'm giving away these golden playing cards. Everyone loves these golden playing cards. I found these at the dollar store, and I've just been buying them. Every time I go to the dollar store, I just buy a whole bunch more. And I love flashing them because they're just so beautiful. They're all, what do you call it? It's all about, it's Benjamin Franklin and it's gold. So, so that's basically it. If you go to queenupclub.com/golden, you can get access to check out my new course. And otherwise, you can also just check out my email course on how to create your own spell at queenupclub.com/spell. queenupclub.com/spell. But if you'd like to find out more about the New Year's Queen Up Challenge, please go to queenupclub.com/golden. Sign up, be the first 10, and get yourself some golden playing cards. All right, so that is me. I will see you all soon. Be well. And if you have any questions, go ahead and ask downstairs in the comment section, and I will be sure to give you answers. All right? Be well. Bye.